Congrats! You may have just had a pay rise or promotion that may be part of your company's response to its gender pay gap data. But now what? Well, interestingly, many of my clients have had a range of reactions to that pay rise. Now, the first thing is to remember that you're not overpaid now. You're simply paid more in line with what your male colleagues took for granted. But there are 3 things you can do to make this windfall feel even better for you and work better for your loved ones. So the first is, don't work exponentially harder than you did before. One coaching client in financial services received a very healthy bonus of about 40%. Now she worried that her raise makes her more at risk or likelihood to be told that she's underperforming in future appraisals. But the truth is, before this gender pay gap reconciliation, women, particularly working mothers, were often hardest hit by redundancies and paying slips. So being cheaper never gave them job security before. In our consultancy, I've worked with hundreds of men, and I have yet to discover or meet one who says, historically I probably earn more than Mary. I better work harder than her and frankly all the women on the team in order to be worth that unfair discrepancy. Own your pay rise. 2, put the extra money towards your mortgage or pension. New handbags or shoes are fun, but you've already been living on less. And this windfall can be put towards your future, which is vital, particularly for women, because we're actually more likely to retire in poverty. For another client, she decided she'd use the extra payment on overpaying her mortgage. Now this means she can retire in 15 years rather than the 20 she expected, which helped lift a burden about how long she thought she'd have to work at her very intense job. And 3, think about what could be easier in your day-to-day life. Now, if this means you can work with a personal trainer or get a cleaner, that's fantastic. Use the money to save yourself time and hassle. For another client I worked with, her pay gap rise meant her husband could give up his job. He now spends all of his time with their children, which the whole family values. In short, enjoy any pay rises that come your way. As L'Oreal's been telling us for decades, you're worth it. Now, if you like this, check out our other videos on our series around the gender pay gap and get in touch with me to talk about how you can make your next event really stand out.